So for number 3, here are 5 dot plots that show the amounts of time that 10 sixth grade students in 5 countries took to get to school. Match each dot plot with the appropriate median and interquartile range. So we'll first look at finding the median of each of these here. And we find the median by counting inwards here. And so we'll cross these off here until we find our middle value. And it looks like there's 2 of these that are right about on 8. This one here for Canada, again, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to be crossing off values until we find our middle. Again, we expect to find 2 because there are 10 data points, so that means that the middle are going to have 2. In this case here, it looks like it's about 7. Australia here, same process. And this one here, we have 2 data points that are different. So remember, these ones here, since they're the same, if we average them, they're going to get the same number. In this case here, we have about 15 and 20. If we average those 2, then we're going to end up with 17.5 as our median. And same thing goes for this one here. We have about 10 and 15. If we average those, we're going to get 12.5 as our median. And this one here, it looks like they both land right on 15, so our median for that one is going to be 15. Now, the interquartile range, I won't spend time on this video going through it, but the interquartile range, now that we've found that our median on these points are in between a couple of dots here, all we do is we then have to do the exact same process here, but with 2 sets of data. So now we have the left side of the data and the right side of the data that we are going to find the medians for that. Once we find those medians, that will give us quartile 1 and quartile 3. And the interquartile range, the only thing that we need to do to find that is take the quartile 3 and subtract, or find the difference between the two. So we take quartile 3 and subtract quartile 1, which gives us our interquartile range. So if we find the medians here, the next step is just to find the quartile 1s, the quartile 3s, and then subtract the 2, which should give us our answer.